It's today's leadoff question with Weston Moody, the head football coach with Wamego High School. Coach Moody, today's question is the best high school game you have watched in person.
Okay, I'm gonna start this by asking you the question. Is this one that I coached in or one as a fan, or does it really matter?
You can't ask questions back. No, you can. It can be either one. So anything that you saw in person, whether you're on the sidelines or actually watching.
Okay, because man, I've been a part of a lot of crazy games, but one that always sticks out in my head, especially being in the rivalry of Salina South and Salina Central, basically throughout my childhood and watching all those great games and then being a part of a lot of those. It was actually the year after I graduated. I came back from college and I was watching the Salina South Salina Central game, and they were knotted, tied at the end of regulation, and the Salina South actually was buried deep in their own zone, and they decided to punt it, and the wind was kind of blowing into them a little bit, and so I think the punter was Craig Durfee at the time. Punted the ball, it got kind of stuck up in the air, and Central fair caught it at the 50-yard line, and Diener, knowing the rules, Coach Diener knowing the rules, he declared to free kick to win the game. And I think I heard more groans in the stands for people that had no idea that that rule even existed. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, I remember practicing this, Coach Stonebreaker, during the time I was playing at Salina South. I remember that we practiced this a bunch where we would fair catch it and we'd roll our kicking team on the field and free kick it. Well, his kicker was pretty legit and kicked the 50-yarder off the tee, and there's nothing you can do about it with free kick. It's just their kickoff team and defense is out there, but they're basically out there to return it if it falls short. And Salina Central won that rivalry on a free kick. I've never seen it again in the history of all the games I've been to. I've never seen that happen, and it was crazy. But just part of the environment as well. It's just a lot of people went to Salina South Central rivalry at that time, and so it was a complete packed house, and a lot of South fans pissed off about it because they didn't know the rule.
Did you have a pretty good idea once you left that game? Like, there's not going to be very many games that are going to top this.
I was like, man, ESPN has to have this on their top 10 because I don't think that I've seen it on the TV since that time. I have never seen that free kick happen. Maybe once, but out of all the quirky rules, and being a rivalry game like that and just all the emotion, it ends on a free kick where it's uncontested. There's no rush or anything. And, oh, man, I could see Coach Stonebreaker on the sideline with his hat, his typical take his hat off, and I could see him, pacing on the sideline. I'm like, he knows he's got a free kick, and this kid can boot it. And that's a typical Coach Diener, and he knew all the rules and took advantage of it.
That's today's leadoff question with Weston Moody, football coach for Wamego.